Okay, I want to make a quick scoring prediction video. So yesterday, I posted that at around 3:20 my time that the Padres would score. That would be 2:20 San Francisco time, and they ended up scoring at 2:24. I took the Padres to score in inning six, yes, plus 240, and it hit. And I figured it out by comparing the alerts I was getting from the scoring plays and comparing it to the astrology. There was multiple games going on at a time, and it's not ideal. You want to have one game going on isolated at one time, and that's including all local times. So, like if a game says it starts at 11 and then another game starts at 12, but they both start locally at the same time of 1, then it's not an isolated game. So I did that yesterday, and I did it with this. So here at 2:24 local, you can see this trine between Mercury and the part of Fortune happen. I picked it a little bit before just to cover my bases, but it actually perfected. So this is pretty cool. It perfected. So you see Mercury's at 5 degrees, part of Fortune's at 5 degrees. That's a perfect trine. And there's even a trine up, I think it's separating from Mars here. So it's called significator. So the Padres are represented by the significator, Mercury. So I'm seeing that again today. Uh, it looks pretty good. There's two games going on at the same time. I don't know what game it's going to hit in, but we can see what happens. So at Detroit at 2:08, uh, we got the trine again here between Mercury and the part of Fortune happening, and it's actually a double trine from Mars as well, and a sextile from Jupiter. So that's why I think it's like really probably going to hit in either one of these games. Chicago is right. It's going to be right at the beginning of the Chicago game, 122 local. I kind of expect this one to hit more than the Detroit one, but we'll see what happens. And yeah, it's basically the same pattern. So because it's not an isolated game, it might not happen. Another thing I noticed is that if you have your bet in and they cut to a break, sometimes they've been cutting to a break right at the time I expect the aspect to hit. Cash it out because it's not going to hit. And yeah, so we'll see what happens there. I kind of expect this one to hit this, and it could happen a little bit before this time because every degree is 4 minutes. So 1 degree is 4 minutes, and this trine between between Mercury and the part of Fortune could happen 4 minutes before, when it's 1 degree earlier, right? So 118, and same with this one would be 104 or 204, or even after. So you give it a little bit of leeway. I picked these times because that's the bars are solid and there's a double trine, right? So we'll see what happens.